What is up? What is up? What is up, FIFA commoners? Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for deciding to watch another video on the channel. Again, if you're new around these corners, make sure to drop a like on this video, subscribe to the channel, and let me know in the comment section below if you are packing anything good out of your packs, but also if you're enjoying your gameplay. If you're really taking the time to build your team and actually enjoying playing with the team instead of getting the average, not the average, but the usual suspects like Messi, Cristiano Ronaldo, and Mbappe, of course. So what we're going to do very quickly is that we're going to do a review of a player that I think is absolutely insane. You have to complete him. At face value, you are probably going to tell yourself, this is not a card I will be wasting my fodder in, or you'll have a lot of reasons not to complete it, basically. But I've looked through YouTube entirely and I found a total of probably 4 reviews on him, and the reviews are all negative, completely negative. But I think the people who did those reviews, they're great reviewers. I think. Oh, I should have taken their names down, but they're great reviewers. But the issue is that they were looking at it from the perspective of he's not Mbappe, okay, and that skewed their judgment on their review. I believe absolutely. But anyways, let's jump right into the episode and then I will tell you exactly how good this player is. Okay, we're back. What I'll be doing is basically reviewing the player. I've taken some gameplay here, some footage, and I'll tell you a bit about how he moves in game, and really uh, how he moves in game. What are the attributes that make him a special striker? In real life, he's absolutely insane. Of course, we all know him. It's Dušan. I hope I'm saying it well. Dušan Vlahović. Vlahović or Vlahović? I'm not too sure. In all honesty, I discovered him just a few months ago. I didn't know what he was doing really in the Serie A, but he's doing bits. He scored 39 goals this season alone, and that's pretty insane. That is pretty insane for such a young striker. He's 21 years old. Dušan Vlahović or Vlahović. It's probably Vlahović. But let me just tell you how insane he is. Let's go. Let's start reviewing some footage. This is a game I played against pretty good player. I ended up winning the game 2-0. And I'm going to be jumping into the highlights here. The first goal was scored by Messias, but beautiful assist from the man himself, Dušan Vlahović. So you're going to see the ball. So Dušan made the pass to Messias there, and then Messias, of course, is going to just absolutely stun the defender with the Zidane-like roulette there. Look at that. Whew, gone. And that was the goal. So that was a pass. That was just a simple pass by Dušan, but the second goal is a goal from Dušan himself. As you can see here, my center back is playing CM. Gushans is all the way up here, and Gushans, of course, the German player from the Serie A, does a beautiful twist around. I believe that is Gomez. Does a beautiful turnaround. Gomez passes the ball to Dušan, and of course, Dušan is surrounded by 3 players there? Surrounded by 3 players, and just look at that. Look at the first touch. The first touch was what counted, and then the goalkeeper couldn't see anything past that point. I'm gonna let it play fast here. You're gonna have a quick look. Look at that. It's the first touch. He saw the opening, and his first touch was absolutely immaculate. So that was just a few highlights of a game I played earlier that day, and I almost, I started the live and I said I have to show this just in terms of highlights. But now we're going to move into an actual game that I played, and this was today. I'm gonna scroll forward a little bit here. Perfect, and then we're gonna be able to see the team against the team that we're playing against. Oh, and I made some notes. Here. So as soon as we jump into the game, I will be letting you know. Okay, perfect. So this is the first team we are playing against. Of course, look, beautiful team. Suker up there is a little questionable, but listen, if you packed Suker, you kind of got to use Suker. There's a few goals in his team, but look at that Salah on the wing, that Capu, and of course the Irishman himself. And look at that Vinicius. So anyways, good team that we're going to play against, decent team we're going to play against. And there we go. So what we're going to do is we're going to be just looking at the game. So you can see Vlahović right here. Look at the cursor. He doesn't tend to go up too high. Okay, he has a very good. Oh, look at that! Look at that turn. Boom. That's a goal. That's the first goal. It came in under the first 3 minutes. Absolutely insane. Listen, if you made it to this point in the review, I'm probably going to snip it to the top a little bit because it took too long to come here. But look at that. Look at that. It did not take him more than 2 minutes to score that goal. Let's have another look at it. So that's Messias. That's Vlahović right there. You can see him right there. He doesn't push too high. I mean, too low. He stays high. As soon as the ball was in movement, you could see him trying to occupy the space. Look at that. Ball roll, tuck it in. Beauty. An absolute beauty. And I'll show you the replay slower later. But it's his first touch. Look at that turn. That wasn't a scoop. That was not a scoop. That was not a, like L1, R2 pressed together to do the kind of the turn of the ball that 5-star scale players can do. No, this was just body movement. This was mechanics. So they did build in something, I believe, that is a little similar to how this guy plays in real life. I've watched multiple highlights of his 39 goals this season, and a few segments of actual games and his movement in those games. So absolutely insane. So you can see there that we have a bit of trouble with the defense. Gosens comes in, clears that out. Collins is on the ball. Collins is trying to stay on the ball. Kessié is trying to, and of course, look at that. Crossbar. Just because I think the mistake there was from Kessié. Kessié created that space. Messias gets the ball just like Neymar Jr., goes and gets it. He wants his team out of trouble. And look at that. Look at that build-up. Candreva loses the ball. Yeah, Candreva, I've noticed, loses the ball a few times. But we're going to jump back again on Vlahović. We see that Vlahović doesn't push too low. That's a goal. That was a goal the dude scored. He doesn't push too low. He's not going to come down. He's very strong and everything, but he's not going to come down too low to support the defense, even though he has medium. I appreciated that about the card. Florenzi, Kessié passes the ball, loses it. Thank God for Bastoni. Bastoni gets the ball. Gosens. Collins playing as a second CDM. Look at that. Schweinsteiger. Look at that first touch. Look at that chop. And it's Vlahović. Insane. I'm telling you. He is insane. He slows down the pace of the game. Honestly, you get the Mbappés, you get the Benzemas. They're a little too fast sometimes, and that's an issue as well. But look at that. Look at that absolute clearance. Collins lets go of the ball. He knows he can't hold it. Messias passes to Schweinsteiger in the true captain. Oh la la. So he does a beautiful chop. When he collects the ball, does a chop, scores on that. Immediate. The composure, the stability. Vlahović demonstrated right there again his deadly abilities in the box. So now we move in a little bit forward. This dude, I believe this dude rage quit because he was trying to skill a little too much, and I had to kind of teach him that you don't need absolutely insane strikers to play a real good game. Look at that. Kessié holds the ball. Oh no, Kessié loses the ball. We're back to Lafont. Lafont is an excellent goalkeeper. Make sure, if you have the coins, you can buy him. He's absolutely insane. I'm running him as my goalkeeper right now. Look at that. Schweini, Collins, Vlahović. He does not miss. Did you see that? So that was beautiful because position was incredible. He was able to just stay on that line there and not get onto the off oh, look at that. So that was the rage quit I was talking about earlier. So he's able not to be offside, which was lovely. He stayed on the line and he didn't end up being offside, which was absolutely lovely. We win this game. Beauty. Here I show the slow-mos of look at how he collects the ball. I'm telling you, build a team. Oh, look at that. That was not a scoop. He can't do it. He's 3-star skill. Figure that out. Honestly, I think it's just his ability to move on the first touch. That's incredible. And you know, if you watch him play in real life, um, he's very shooting. You know, he's not going to hold the ball on too long. And I don't know, maybe it's that ability that EA Sports was able to kind of introduce to the player, which still makes him very much deadly. So we're going to move into the next game. I'm going to skip all of that, and I'm going to show you. Oh yeah, so not just that, but he promoted us to Division 3 right here. So thanks to the win he gave us, we bumped into Division 3. We were actually struggling to get into Division 3. This new season, I feel like there's a lot more players on the game. Maybe because past the holidays, we know that the users numbers increase because people buy the game and all of that. But the game is getting tougher and tougher, so you kind of gotta figure out a team that works for you, that is good for you, and you kind of stick with it. But this Vlahović, please complete him. Listen, I'm going to move here. Oh, this was only perfect. So I'm going to close this window. I only had one game here. I thought I had two. I'm going to go ahead and open this one, and we're going to discuss this one very shortly. I see that we're just at the 11-minute mark. But I just have to show you these games too. I did end up losing some of these games. When he just joined the team, it wasn't built, I think, adequately enough. As you can see here. Oh, no. This was after. Was this after I changed Zapata and Schweinsteiger came in the fold? Let's see. I believe it was. So here we can jump straight into minute 8:25. Let's jump right there. And that's going to be, this is going to be an assist. He's going to do an incredible assist. Look at that. So you're going to see Vlahović right there. Vlahović is right there. Passes the ball. So here I was playing him as a cam. I just wanted to give that a try because he is medium and very, very strong. So I thought, why not? Let's give that a try. And then when we do that, what happens is that we see his movement. So that's the occasion. The ball is passed to Goshens. Goshens gives the ball to Collins. Collins passes the ball to Messias. Beautiful first touch, first passes from the team. And then Vlahović is skewing to or pushing more towards the left side of the pitch, even though I've placed him as the cam. He drifts a lot, it seemed, in that position. And you see him pass the ball there, and that's he basically held on enough there to help us to help the rest of the team come up. He was able to dribble, as you can see as well. It wasn't too hard for him to dribble that occasion there. I'm going to slow this down here. You see that? So he was able to hold the ball, able to move it around, do the pass. Schweini gets the ball. Candreva does a ball roll, comes back into space, and it's a beautiful, beautiful goal. I love that. That was beautiful. And Vlahović was instrumental to scoring that goal. The next thing, that was a goal on us, but we're going to skip that. 10-15. At about 10-15, there's a goal that he also assisted sort of in. And we're going to see that taking place right now. So that's a build-up. And what I wanted to show here actually was the interesting, his calls. So he does very, very interesting calls. So the ball is moving, Bastoni has the ball, everything's moving, Schulz gets the ball. You can see him right up here calling for the ball. So right there, he was able to occupy that space. We just moved back a little bit again. But Bastoni gives the ball again to to Schulz. And you can see him right there calling for the ball. I passed a little too slow, but Schweini was able to collect that. Candreva gets it, passes it to Messias. Messias ball rolls, golazo. Now, what I want you to notice really here is that when he calls into that space, he stays there again. He has a tendency to drift on the left side, like I mentioned earlier. But that's when you play him as a cam. It is what it is. Don't play him as a cam, though. Do not play him as a cam. He is way better as a striker. And this is an occasion where we're going to see that. In this particular case, Colin gets the ball. Okay, Schulz passes to Schulz. Schulz is Schweinsteiger is on the wing. Look at that! Look at that! Look at that! Boom! That's Vla. So he was able to follow through enough that, and I had already moved him to the striker position at that point. But do you see that? He's able to go into position, receive the ball from Schweinsteiger with enough pace, with enough speed there, but he unfortunately doesn't score it because the shot is not that accurate. I'm gonna show you one more goal from him here. I like that run. That was a good run. The pace, of course, ultimately determines how fast your striker is. But let me show you another one. Okay. So this was another game that, yeah, we did end up losing here. But these were the starts of figuring out how Vlahović should play in the team and what position he should occupy. But he did a few good contributions, including this one, and you're gonna see his ability to move into the space, which is decent as well. What's with the connection right now? Okay, perfect. Candreva, Messias, Vlaho, beautiful. He's able to dust keep him right there with a fast, like a second touch, to move the ball off of Kipembe's foot. We had already scored at that point. What am I doing? We had already scored at that point. We need to back up just a little bit. This is minute 13. Our connection is not being helpful right now, but let's keep backing up here. Because that's the goal I want to show you guys to wrap up this video. Okay, so that was a very, very early goal, it seems. Yes, it was. Okay, so it comes from the back. We see Gosens do that pass there. Come on. Or was that Florenzi? I think that was actually Florenzi. Yeah, so Florenzi is able to pace out in the space very nicely. Okay, Vlaho gets the ball from there, does the pass, starts running into that empty space, and you can see his height, you can see his strength there. Look at that. Ooh, that is the goal. And in fact, the goal I wanted to show. That's incredible. Look at that. Look at that. And then I'll show you in real time, real speed. But Messias does a beautiful through ball there. Look at that. Look at the composure. That's what you get as well. That is what you get as well. You get insane amount of composure with Vlaho. And look at that. Look at that. Real time. Florenzi gets the ball, is able to move out, find the space, move out, wiggle. Vlaho gets the ball from Florenzi. He passes the ball to Messias. Messias does a beautiful through ball. Vlaho slows down, ball roll, composure, goal. That's all I have to say. Complete this Vlahović. Let me say his full name, but yeah, I'm gonna call him Vlaho. When I play with, it's just easier. But Vlahović, complete this player. He is absolutely insane. This review that I'm doing does not even do as much justice because I would have to really look at the full clips with you, which I don't want to make the video hours long. But complete this Vlaho and let me know in the comment section if you want me to do a better review, like a more in-depth review. I can do that. Well, I'll download the videos, chop them up to the point, show you the movements very, very slow. But I just wanted to get this video out. He's going to expire at some point. He's a player of the month, so he should be available at the moment. Complete him, play with him, enjoy him. He's a really, really good striker. Thank you guys for watching this video. As you always know, subscribe, drop a like on this video, and I will catch you in another episode for another pack opening or player review. Peace out.